Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Anubis here with a brand new video for you guys today. I hope you're looking good and smelling good. Your boy's back with another video for you guys today. In today's video, we're doing a review of Hina Sugita, a card I'm very excited that they gave a promo card to. Was one of my favorite players IRL, and just in general, people don't have a lot of things to say about this promo, but I said the same thing to Pentest, I said the same thing to Nate, that it's a good thing when people who don't normally get promo cards get promo cards, because the community complains a lot about how it's always the same players, every single promo, same players, the same top tier players. And then when EA does decide to give lesser known players a promo, the promo is bad, and that's all you get. It's like y'all you can't have your cake and eat it too. But in general, I'm not amazed by this promo, more so because the pack weight is like super bad. Like this pack weight for this promo is like just dog water terrible. Anyway, Sugita, we bought her. And honestly, if I don't pack her before this promo ends, we're just gonna put a freaking a cosmetic evo on her and just make her untradeable, because I plan on having this card be a mainstay in the main team, whether it's on the bench or in the start rotation. We're gonna put a lot of games on Sugita, but that's because I'm a fan. But when it comes to you guys, understand this: when it comes to the reviews that I do, I don't care about the meta. Like the way that I play the game, I play the game for fun. And I know that sounds like a Div 7 comment. I'm very far beyond Div 7, so don't hit me with that. I just don't find meta interesting, meta fun, and because of my reviews, I do reviews of cards that aren't really meta. That's how I'm IRL. Like, even because I play Yu-Gi-Oh! For those who don't know, and then in Yu-Gi-Oh! My hair's being weird. You have your meta and you have your rogue decks. I prefer rogue decks, but let's not get into too much stuff. But this review is for those who want to build a Japanese team, for those who want to build a women's squad, individual cell squad, whatever squad you're trying to do when it comes to not being meta. This is for you, but that's what just me making a video for making a video. So Hina Sugita, left-footed, 5-star, 5-star. There's only like 6 women players in the entire game who are 5-star, 5-star, and she's one of those 6. So a little bit of a rare class for her. Honestly, I'm not impressed by her stats, but I said the same thing when it came to Jay's video, where I said she's not impressive at face value, but she might cook in game. So we'll have that same thought process here, where it's like face value doesn't look impressive, but in game with that 5-star, 5-star, she might put in a lot of work. But also just in general, what you get out of your players is also based on your own skill and ability. So she's center mid, CDM, and right mid. Kind of sucks that she doesn't get cam. Same thing comes like Yuki Nagasato, who we'll have in the review squad. Neither one of them have cam, and it kind of like forced my hand on when it comes to like the formation. I wanted to do a 4-3-3 bracket 4. Gotta do a 4-3 bracket 2 because of the fact that neither one of them play cam. Stats: 82 pace, 83 shooting, 87 passing, 89 dribbling. Is very nice. 80 defense. You'd love to see it. Potentially more attacking favorite players have good defense. And 77 physical, which is not great. Free kick accuracy is very low, but I don't need her to do free kicks. 90 balance, love to see that. 90 reactions, also good. 90 ball control, lovely. 96 stamina, so you can take her out the game at all. She can play in the entire game. Gave her a hunter. Think about an engine as well, but I think a hunter for now, just so we can get like the maximum out of her pace and her shooting. But I think an engine will probably be what I would give if I had an untradeable. Playstyles wise, she has one scoring playstyle. She has a finesse shot, and she has a one EA. What is this? I'm sorry. Like, midfielders to me should have more than pass playstyles. She only has one pass playstyle for a midfielder. 1 defending, anticipate, which is great. 3 for ball control. She has technical, has playstyle plus, flair, and press proven, which is very good. That press proven, and also there's that 3 that finesse shots fly better with flair, and then relentless. So on top of the fact she has 96 stamina, she also has relentless. So yeah, she's playing the entire game. Would be nice to see more playstyles though. Would be nice to see maybe a Trivella on her, maybe a ping pass to go along with that decisive pass, or just tiki taka. So that's how she's looking. Her roles: she has holding plus for her CDM, deep playing like a plus as well for CDM, inside forward for right mid, but say white mid. And then her plus is our playmaker and half winger. Sorry, we're trying to talk slower, so yeah, the intro will be freaking longer, but trying my best to not get that cluttering going, which is another word for just saying that I talk very fast. But yeah, so this is what we're running in rivals. We have Sugita here on the left side. She's left-footed. Casemiro down the middle. Nagasato on the right with Rafinha, Smith, and Simon Pellerello on the top. And then the defense, we're doing the Evo on Ashley Scott. You get a shadow anchor on her. Sol Campbell, got him in for Kim. Same thing comes to Buffon and for Kim. Holland and Patria. I said before, you're gonna keep seeing mods because I really enjoyed its card. I said before in earlier videos, as well as SC24 videos. If you want to know how good a player is, how frequently do you see them in follow-up videos? You see people do reviews and then you never see that player they did a review of in their squads. You want to know how honest someone being with their review? Look at who keeps appearing in their videos. You keep seeing mine, so it's telling you something. I'm being serious when I say she's a really good card. You know, down here on the bench, you can't see her because the camera blocking her. Jace is on the bench. This is my main squad. Jace has made the main squad. I usually, like the last couple of days of rivals, I started her over Rafinha, but Rafinha's in for Kim because, you know, I need someone on Kim. So yeah. Anyways, playing a 4-3-3 bracket 2. Let's play some rivals and see if we can cook with this team.
A look at the starting 11 for United.
Well, the two wide players are great in 1v1 situations, and their movement is also very good. But it's the midfield.
Oh, I was trying to go to freaking Nagasato with that.
Decent position this for United to find themselves in. It's a useful cross. The ball.
Yeah, Rafinha just got deleted. Sugita gets her goal. No selling for Sugita, so therefore, at every goal, gotta do a twirl. And two-man press warrior action.
Hina Sugita. Casemiro. Sugita.
90s from Hina, just the ball went the wrong way.
Passing it through.
Trying to go to Hina with that ball. Nice from Hina. He does have anticipate. Should just took the shot. Two goals for Yuki. This isn't a Yuki video. She's getting to better attacking positions while being on attack instead of freaking Yuki, who's on freaking what you call her. Nagasato's on the ninth run right there. Yeah, I think right now for Hina, we not have her on freaking playmaker on roaming, so we're not getting her what we need her. Guys, like just all over the freaking place defensively. In her first game, Sugita did get the match ball. She's pretty good. A lot of things on defense as well. You can see her heat map, which she did have her on roaming, so she was getting like all over freaking plays. In terms of like just overall performance of the team itself, we didn't really do too much from the 1-3-1, but you know, we got a goal with Yuki as well. But you know, first goal for Hina, as well as the fact that, you know, first game played on a match.
And now they get the ball rolling. Well, here is the lineup for the hosts today.
Well, it's great to see a team playing with.
Salmon got stuck on freaking Mappy.
Press whenever they can. Casemiro.
Ooh, bit of lag right there.
Hina Sugita. Encouraging stuff from United.
Also going to run. Like, she fakes me out every single fucking time she's going to run, and she just doesn't.
How about the cross? This could level it.
It's an assist for Hina, her teammate, Sophia Smith. You did 12 for that too? Made connection. And he gets an assist on Sophia Smith's goal. As Hina to Sophia Smith again. 2 assists this game for Hina, both to her teammate, Sophia Smith. He moved his keeper, he gets a goal. Assist Sophia Smith.
And that gives them a
You literally see moves keep her to like the right a little bit.
now Casemiro. Mayumi Pacheco. Oh, good vision. Oh, she could finish.
You get ready for that one.
It's in.
You lucky.
That might be the goal that clinches it for them.
You are lucky.
Back now.
You're about to get ready for that one. Okay, ass bitch. No respect. I want to respect people who play women's teams, but this dude plays like a fucking straight up bitch.
4-2.
They make me feel like he has to. Like, I'm playing an all women's team, so I gotta be a bitch to freaking. I pause right there because I want y'all to mistake what I'm saying here. Like, he probably feels like he has to freaking be a little ratty little fucktard in order to freaking succeed with a women's team. You don't. You just suck at the fucking game, my dude.
United could get in behind the defence. The inside route looking promising. Might be dangerous.
That backfired. Oh my god, man. I didn't even do anything, just hitting wide to pass the ball.
Well, it was apparent in their tracks. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Cuts in from the flank. Opportunity here. And he's going to score to level us again. Uteas. Well, they're moving it around with real purpose here. Shaping to shoot. And a goal!
Do that. Do it without freaking assisted on, bitch. Do it without assisted.
And it has been coming. They've played some great football in this game.
That's very effective. Good high pressing. Chance for the leveller. And a goal! An end-to-end game.
Game ends in a tie against this fucking meta rat pussy who. Alright, outro time. We kind of stalled out in that last game. We're almost done with our Evo on freaking Ashley Scott. Like, we literally just started Evo on her, the Climber Evo. So like we literally did like the first two freaking tiers today. But anyways, the star of the show is Hina Sugita. First two games, Hina was actually like really nice. We played 5 games today. We won the first 2 games, then we freaking we get disconnected. We get disconnected in the third game. Then we draw the last 2 games. It's just this gameplay is like so bad. It's like the worst thing about the fact that we got disconnected in the third game, because usually you're gonna do 3 games for freaking for a review. Usually that's a meta of YouTube. But we got disconnected in a game where I was actually having like a little bit of a good time with Sugita, but you know, what are you gonna do? But in terms of like her, she has 3 goal contributions in 5 games. Again, one of those being a disconnect, so more so like just 4 games. I kind of want to look at her as like a more well-rounded player, because she makes like a lot of defensive decisions. Like when it came to the first 2 games, you kept seeing Yuki being the one making like all the attacking runs and doing like all the offensive stuff, where Sugita kind of like stayed in like as kind of like a box to box almost. And I kind of feel like because she has to anticipate, as well as the fact that she does have deep line playmaker, I think her AI kind of like defaults to being like a box to box, even though she doesn't have the role of box to box. We played her as a playmaker plus in every game we played her in, but she didn't play like a playmaker plus. She kind of played like she was like a deep line playmaker or box player. It's kind of like how her AI was reacting. Her dribbling's very, very nice. I did notice that. She does feel a little slow, so I definitely noticed the lack of speed, even though we do have a hunter on her to increase her speed. Just being honest with you, it's just an okay card. I'm going to keep using it because it's one of my favorite players, but it's literally just an okay card. Like it's nothing special, it's nothing unique. Like this is on a market, it will be just like every other 88 on a freaking market. When it comes to like, maybe it'll be higher than every other 88 because the 5-star and 5-star, so like that 5-star do tend to freaking go for a little bit more. But I just feel like there's something missing with the card. I feel like she's just too slow for the game, especially when it comes to like how the current meta is played, with like how defensive the game is. With how defensive this game is right now, it's hard for like cards like this, a specialist. Like, you gotta look at her like that. Like, she's kind of a specialist. It's kind of hard for these cards to perform in the current meta, because of like just how heavy the gameplay is, but also just how defensive the gameplay is. Like someone like Sugita, you kind of want to be able to like move freely with her, but every game you play in, there's at least 6 people in a freaking box. Keyword there's at least, because if people playing a 4-4-1-1, then it's 8 people in a freaking box. But like, and people think that's like that's a wild. Like I've played against teams who have literally like their entire midfield plus their freaking wingers in the freaking box. Is wild. Then you have like the the current meta of the 4-2-1-3, where people have both their freaking CDMs on freaking center half, so like they're freaking in the box. You have the 4-1-4-1, people freaking have people on center half, so they're in the freaking box. Like it's such a defensive game, and it makes it hard for people like Sugita to perform, because like she doesn't have, because first of all, there's no passing lanes. Everything's just a slow kind of game. So like, is that a point right now when it comes to this game where stat wise cards like this will underperform, but performance wise it performed well? Because she did pretty well when it comes to controlling midfield, winning the ball. She was involved in a lot of what was going on in the midfield, even though she only has 3 goal contributions in basically 4 games. And like Nagasato is the one who's getting like more of the goals. But when it comes to like how the meta play right now, the midfielders aren't the ones who are going to be excelling. It's the forwards, because you're going to need that finesse shot outside the box to just say fuck it to like all the defense. And then you have someone like Sophia Smith or Finia who you can just power shot in with freaking precision shooting. In terms of a score, I give her 6 out of 10. I know that's like, hey, just one of your favorite players. I'm not a biased person. You can be one of your favorite players and I'll still be honest about your card. 5 stars, so you're good to work with. Evo in the future will probably make this card a lot better if you can increase her pace, increase her shooting. That's primarily the biggest thing that I noticed. As well, at the same time, like I said, I really wish she did kind of have just something to like just help her out with her speed, like a quick step or a rapid, just something to like make it easier for her to like move around in the current meta of the game. But outside of that, it's just an okay card. Like I said, we'll keep using her. She'll probably be like, come on the bench for like Patry or Alexia, which is basically what Sugita does in main squad. Sugita comes in off the bench for Alexia and Patry. But she's fine though. Like I said, it's not gonna be biased towards a card that I like. It's a 6 out of 10. Like I said, I'll probably still make her untradeable if I don't end up packing her between now and freaking team of the year. But I don't know. Solid. It's a solid enough card to make the main team, but average enough to where she won't be a starter, if that makes sense. Like, this is someone who would be either on the bench for the main squad, this is the main squad, or someone who would be in the reserves. You could say formation wise, it's probably like what could be the issue, because the 4-3-3 bracket 2 is kind of like a slow, short passing kind of formation where like you're not really doing a lot with your midfielders in terms of like attacking. So maybe we should have tried around with like a 4-5-1. I'll think of that. Maybe do like a revisit video, use her like on a 4-5-1 or 4-4-1-1 and see how she performs in that. But for now, that's it from me. Get you guys on the next one. Maybe that'll be a video where we do like a review of our Alex Scott. So I'll see you guys in the next video. You have a great day and stay safe. Become to another big boy. I'm out here. Deuces.